Hello everyone and welcome to my The Young and the Restless Soapy Stories channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Thursday, June 20 SIXS recap of The Young and the Restless, Claire and Victoria Newman will appear depressed when they visit Crimson Lights. Esther Valentine will go there to inquire on Cole Howard's health. Cole is still in the Chicago hospital, as Victoria and Claire will reveal. They will only be returning to Genoa City to pick up some new clothes and see how Katie and Johnny Abbott are doing. Cole's diagnosis of Legionnaire's disease and his lack of response to therapy will be discussed. Cole will have a somewhat lower fever, but his doctors say it will still be too high. Nate Hastings will say that sometimes it simply takes time to figure out the combination of antibiotics because he will be the first to know when the latest information is out. Claire will have to go get some air by herself, even though Nate will give her a motivational speech about Cole's prospects of winning this. They'll enjoy a pleasant chat on the patio after Nate notices that Victoria needs someone to lean on. Although Nate will maintain that he forgave her a long time ago, Victoria will be concerned that he may harbor some residual animosity toward the breakup of their relationship and the events at Newman. Victoria will value the fact that Nate will solely care about what's best for her and the Newmans at this time. Claire will have a panic attack and struggle to breathe at the park during Thursday's YNR episode. Holden Novak will see Claire in trouble while out for a run and will come over right away. Holden will eventually help Claire relax by teaching her how to slow her breathing. Holden will consider having to deal with anxiousness during his adolescence, as Claire questions how he learned to do that. Claire will only want a diversion, but Holden is open to hearing anything she wants to talk about. Holden will ultimately acquire Vespers with Claire at Society, where he will erroneously claim that it was simply what the doctor prescribed. Claire will accept her dad's health issue and say she doesn't want to talk about it after Holden's reaction indicates he said something incorrectly. Holden will discuss about having to decide what to do next after admitting that he lost his job in Los Angeles. Holden will talk about establishing a relationship with a recently established business and purchasing important properties in the area because he wants to remain in the real estate industry. Claire will eventually take Victoria's call and affirm that she is having drinks with a buddy who assisted her. Victoria will ask Nate questioningly who saved Claire after the call is over. As Kyle Abbott works out outside in Nice, Audra Charles will take in the scenery while sporting swimwear. Audra will be reminded in private by Sally Spectra that her devoted husband, Nate, is waiting for her at home. Sally will bring up Victor Newman's Kyle's seduction clause and the agreement Audra signed, but Audra will deny the suggestion that she would cheat on Nate. Sally will feel that all of this is too dangerous, but Audra will insist that she is in charge. When Kyle gets back from swimming, Audra will want to schedule a meeting to discuss their dispute over perfume with Aristotle Dumas, also known as Kane Ashby. Kyle is adamant that the allure of mystery will go as soon as it is revealed that Kane is Dumas. Audra will still believe that there must be a reason to stay, especially since Kane has a special evening planned, even though Kyle and Sally will be itching to get out of France. Billy will support Audra's decision to stay when he strolls over. Billy will also point out that the tracks were destroyed by the storm last night, so they might be stuck for a while anyhow. Since he will want to contact Claire regarding Cole, Kyle will be upset about the lack of cell coverage, but Audra will soothe him. While they're locked there, Audra will also recognize that they need a new publicity stunt and will propose the notion of collaborating. Sally and Billy will watch Kyle slathering her up with sunscreen after Audra persuades him to do so. Billy will inquire as to why, therefore Sally will be concerned about the impending conflict. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Sally will continue to watch Audra, but it might not be for the best. According to Wednesday, June 25's Young and the Restless recap, Lily Winters will be unable to sleep, so she will discover Damian Kane somewhere on the train and discover that he is also having trouble falling asleep. Damian will go hunt for some playing cards he spotted earlier because Lily will need a diversion from all the Kane Ashby drama. Damian will then come upon Kane's knife collection and pick one up to admire. They'll switch to go fish and give Damian an opportunity to start winning after Lily beats him at poker. In order to avoid giving Kane any false hope for a reunion, Lily will be appreciative of Damian's assistance and will depart nice early in the morning. Kane will then meet with Amanda Sinclair on Wednesday's episode of YNR and acknowledge that he still has some secrets about his objectives. Kane will insist that he won't underestimate Victor Newman when Amanda warns him not to. Nevertheless, Kane will point out that Victor undervalued him when he was Aristotle Dumas and continues to do so now that he is Kane Ashby. Phyllis Summers will appear and promise Kane that she will never undervalue him, particularly since she has built a living by having others underestimate her. Kane will want to postpone this meeting until the morning, but Phyllis will insist on giving a quick presentation. Phyllis will then offer to guide Kane through the minefields of his reintegration into Genoa City. Phyllis will also start talking about all these ambitious plans to elevate Amanda to executive status since she believes she can assist Kane in pursuing Chancellor. Kane will make fun of Amanda for not being content in her current position, but Amanda will do her hardest to make things right. Perhaps there is a place for Phyllis in his organization because, in the end, Kane will acknowledge that he admires her ambition and bravery. But after giving it some thought, Kane will make a comment about the impending storm, which he hopes would prolong Lily's stay. Amanda will accuse Phyllis of endangering her career and question whether she ever considers anyone but herself when Kane strides off. Adam Newman is working late at Newman Media, and Chelsea Lawson will see that he is preoccupied with Victor's unreachable status. Adam will finally acknowledge that someone is purchasing real estate in Genoa City's downtown when he and Chelsea go to dine at Society. They are pursuing any and all commercial assets that are accessible by foot from Chancellor, Jabot, and Newman. Adam will confess to looking into this, and seeing that it all stems from Arabesque as the same real estate holding business is also purchasing a number of condo buildings. While Adam is busy purchasing large tracts of real estate close to their firms back home, he will be worried about Dumas enticing all these important GC players to the other side of the globe. Adam will regrettably still be unable to get in touch with Victor to ask for his thoughts on all of this. Instead, Chelsea will discuss ideas with Adam, recognizing that Dumas is making a significant move and suspecting that it involves more than simply the Chancellor. Adam will believe that it's obvious that Dumas is bringing his endgame to Genoa City. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Adam will soon look for updates on other Dumas-related news. Tune in to see what he discovers. Cole will have a somewhat lower fever, but his doctors say it will still be too high. Nate Hastings will say that sometimes it simply takes time to figure out the combination of antibiotics because he will be the first to know when the latest information is out. Claire will have to go get some air by herself. Even though Nate will give her a motivational speech about Cole's prospects of winning this, they'll enjoy a pleasant chat on the patio after Nate notices that Victoria needs someone to lean on. Although Nate will maintain that he forgave her a long time ago, Victoria will be concerned that he may harbor some residual animosity toward the breakup of their relationship and the events at Newman.